got a little something special for you tonight. Something good. You know that feeling sometimes that you possess a secret nobody else possesses. You're on the DL, the down low of the Cosmos DL list. I got a little something for you tonight. You're gonna have to exhibit a little patience, a little fortitude in the face of the unknown. That's not gonna be a problem for you, because you know how to go there with yourself, you know how to go there with other people, you know how to go there with reality as a whole. So you're good. You're good. It's a little crazy what I'm about to show you. The process that we're going to undergo together. Because there are certain apertures in the fabric of reality. Little micro niches. Little cracks. You enter into the crack and you find the secret that you've been looking for. Your intuition, your hunch, your gut told you that the secret was in the crack. So I'll tell you what it is now. I'm not going to postpone our mutual delight any longer. This is a coaster. Now I'm holding the coaster at the bottom so I can illuminate a certain feature of the coaster. That. Do you see that? Could tease it a little bit. Now you'll notice that my pointer is a small pair of scissors. Initially I thought I was going to have a much larger pair of scissors, but I realized that would be unwieldy for the degree of precision that I require for this experiment. Backside of the coaster. This. You see what I'm pointing to? That. Now, lately I've been reflecting about the passage of time, and how 30 days ago I wanted 30 days to pass, and 30 days have passed, and 30 days are here. And what happened to all that time in the interim? Was it special? Did it possess that je ne sais quoi? Huh? That mysterium tremendum? That tremendous mystery? Right? Did I fully live those 30 days now that they're gone? 30 days ago I was like, let's get rid of these upcoming 30 days. Would they be gone already? Could they be gone already? I want the 30 days out of here. And now the 30 days is gone. Now how present was I for those 30 days that I wanted eliminated? And how fucking strange is that? Yo? How strange is it that I wanted to pluck 30 days out of existence itself and be done with it and get on with it? Why didn't I savor those 30 days? What is the nature and the suchness of those 30 days as they're happening day by day by day times 30? I want to be sensitive to the fullness and the richness of this alive universe, moment to moment, much less minute to minute, hour by hour, day by day, week by week. 30 days, that's 4 weeks effectively in 2 days. I didn't, or did I, grok it in the way that I could have grokked it? What are we, why do we want everything to be said and done already? Been there, done that already. I mean, we're going to be dead before we know it at this pace. So now I look back on those 30 days and I ask myself the vital question. The question that should stir me into greater presence. Deeper fulfillment. Was I there? Was I there? Am I here? This needs to be cut. There's so many other things that I could do now, but this needs to be cut. Now, with respect to all the things that I need to achieve between now and the grave, this seems very, very incidental and trivial by comparison, or is it? That's what I want to get to tonight. So, the first snip. I'm going to snip the head of this a little bit. Now, doesn't it look a little bit like a geyser, right? Just a geyser, or some kind of, like this were a circular bomb with a fuse, right? Or just some mist coming out of something or other. Or perhaps a solar flare coming out of the side of the sun. It's a coaster. But I really want to live this moment, so it's obviously just a coaster. But obviously a little bit more than a coaster. That needs to go. So to be present in memoriam. This is a memorial moment commemorating the passage of 30 days that I just wanted to be done with. No more. No fucking more. We're going to be present and we're going to cut. We're going to snip this. Gone. I can't even tell you how present I was when I snipped that shit. I'm going to put it right up here for future reference. It's a little token of our time together where you and I were so here and now that we realized that snipping a tag off of a coaster that has a little solar flare was all that we could have been and done in this moment. Because this is our way of honoring the passage of 30 days where we weren't even clear about what those 30 days were. We had no sense of how profoundly important and significant those 30 days were, and they're poof, they're gone. They're like a geyser fading into the atmosphere of memory, of history, of a bygone era, of epics, no more. Let this coaster be your reminder, right here, that the next 30 days you are going to rock it. You're going to rock out with your cock out for the next 30 days. So we're going to go to the next stage of this process. Cut ourselves a little bit more. We're going to cut ourselves a little bit more of the coaster. We're going to find out what we find out. Right? So, like any good homemaker, I've amplified the opportunity for precision. I've divided the efflux into three. The kenosis, it's a Greek word, means emptying, as in Godhead emptying itself as a universe. Trinity, that's trite. Trinity is trite, but there it is. Whatever. If you want, we can go Father, Son, Holy Spirit if you like that kind of thing. Now don't think of this as sacrilege or heresy, but I'm going to cut off one of these. So we're going to erase that whole thing about the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit because you're going to get sensitive on me. You're going to think I'm an apostate. And I could have just put my eye out. I was so emphatic about my status as a heretic. It's going. Are you ready? You ready? You're going to celebrate the next 30 days? Because the last 30 days are gone. Gone. I see you. Ship over the horizon on a round Earth curvature. I've decided not to cut this one. I'm going to cut this one. I mix it up because I am so here and now. I avail myself of the natural fruition of spontaneity that constitutes the nature of my present body mind. I'm going to take the middle one now because I changed it up again. Changed it up again. Are you with me now? Or are you just like face palming yourself relentlessly as if your present moment were somehow superior to my present moment, and you sat there face palming yourself with a judgment about how superior what you're doing is to what I'm doing? Is what you're doing right now really so superior to me cutting off one of these? Because I'm so here and now that if you're not here and now to the same degree, the same gradient, the same intensity that I am, you better not be judging me. No, that's a judgment upon you. Are you here with me as deeply as I am here with this? Only you can know that. That's for you to know. That's for you to decide. It's for you to assess in the sanctorum of your own soul. Your psychic tabernacle, where you keep the Holy of Holies, which is your judgment. That faculty of discernment that looks out across the vistas of being and says more, says better, says quality. So let's take a moment now to think about the last 30 days that passed. That whole month of January 2017. Rest in peace, baby. Rest in peace, you're gone. February 2017. Yeah! I am going to be present for the whole month. I'm going to take down this guy right here in honor. In honor. Home Economics 101 right there. It's gone. 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 And just as a way of telling you and verifying for you that I'm going to be present for February 2017. Eat that. Now that could be toxic. I could die right now. But I'm so present, I doubt that I would die. Because I'm real, man. You don't take any of this down with toxicity. You think you could take this down with toxicity? I don't even need to use a spiritual force field. Right? An astral membrane that filters what enters and what exits. Like some kind of customs official executing immigration bans. No, come in, go out. That's not even a political statement. It's just incidentally such, because that's in the news. But I'm so present. I'm so here and now. I just bite into that shit and I realize there's something so much deeper than the shit that I'm supposed to be thinking. Because the shit that I'm supposed to be thinking, that don't even feel like real thought to me. That's just crap. This is what I'm supposed to be thinking. How I'm going to use this as my conveyor belt into the month of February. Or every minute, I'm going to be awake. Every minute, I'm going to be awake. And if I could push through into the seconds that constitute that minute, I'm going to be awake for those seconds too. And if I could subdivide a second into nano portions, I would be present for those too. And then you got to wonder, what is this fucking presence that everybody's talking about all the time? You could go mad. You could go mad with presence, man. What is it? What is presence? I'll tell you what I think it is. It's when you are animated, either subtly or extrovertedly, by the dynamite. You're animated by dynamite, man. You are dynamite, man. But in a perpetual state of explosion, man. That's just who you are. So we're going to take it down another one. Do you know why this is a coaster? Do you know why I chose a coaster? Because we're not coasting. We're not coasting through our lives. And therefore we got to trim the coaster. You're the coaster. Trim the coaster. You're not going to coast through life, are you? Not after this video. Not after you know what it is to be mad with presence. Capital P, presence. I'm not talking about the shit you get on Christmas. Presence. You are so profoundly awake that your sensitivity is the aliveness of being. Being is alive. I keep saying this over and fucking over, but you're not getting the point. You're not getting it, man. You're still so fucking domesticated, man. I'm gonna snip you. Wake the fuck up. Now what's gonna happen when I cut this last one? Right? What's gonna happen? When you're so awake that you feel everything is alive. Everything. explosion. Everything is alive, animated, everything. This whole friggin' cosmos is an organism. And that's what it means to be present. That's what it means to be awake. There is only sentience. So you thought this was just a fucking coaster because you were gonna coast through February. Because you coasted through January. You were not present enough to know that this is life. This is a living thing, brother. This is alive, sister. This is sentience itself. This is not some inanimate thing. Some insentient artifact. How the fuck could this be alive? Everything you've ever been told says this is some inanimate entity. No. We're moving into February 2017. We're cutting this. We're clipping this. Do you see that? Story's over, dude. We've trimmed the coaster. We're not coasting anymore. We've trimmed the coaster. Look at me. You're not coasting through February. You're not coasting through March. You're not coasting through April. And you're not coasting through May. You are not coasting through June. You're not coasting through July. You're not coasting through August. You are not coasting through September. You are not coasting through October. And you are not coasting through November. You're not coasting through December either. You are not coasting through any moment of 2017. Why? Because you are going to be so present for this year. You're going to realize that this is alive. Yeah. You're going to be so present for 2017 that your sensitivity is going to make love to a coaster. All this is going to be so alive. This fucker right here